This is going to be my last video about fucking Tesla and their bullshit won't replace a taillight. So here's a customer's car with no moisture in the taillight. Here's an old piece of shit with no moisture in the taillights. So I bet everybody who's viewing this has a car with no moisture in the taillight. And I would probably bet you every dollar I have in my pocket that if you bought a car from Kia, Hyundai, Mercedes, BMW, or any other new fucking car dealer, those guys would bend ass over backwards to put a new taillight assembly in your car so that you have what you really wanted was a new car that didn't have any issues. Right? Here's my 25-year-old Ford truck with no moisture in the taillights. So I want you to think about that when you decide that you're going to buy a car from Tesla and then you're going to experience moisture in the taillights in your brand new car, which you don't want to see moisture in your taillights. But don't be brainwashed by their fucking nonsense that that's normal, because it's not. And then refuse to want to take care of it. Unless I'm sure you have to twist their fucking arm and call corporate and log a complaint with the Better Business Bureau and tell all your friends on how lousy the service department is because your brand new vehicle has steamed up taillights. Does that make any sense? No. We want a new car and not have problems of an old car. And who wants a car that has poor fitment body panels anyway? I sure don't. That's why you go buy a pre-owned car or a reconstructed car or anything like that. But just be aware, that they don't care about how you feel about your new car purchase, because that's basically what I'm getting. And if I put a taillight in a customer's car and they had their car for 3 or 4 days and a new taillight had moisture in her, you bet your fucking ass they would be up and down me, crying, fucking screaming, stomping, calling corporate, calling God, calling the cops, and carrying on that I refuse to replace their taillight that I just put in. I will tell you this, I would never fucking do that to any of my customers. I would say, hey, that's not the way it should be, and let me make good on that, Mr. Customer, because you're such a good customer, and thank you for purchasing my product and trusting me. But you can see Tesla's role play here is they don't give a fuck, and that's documented and experienced by me. And I know for a fact it's a common problem because my nephew's Tesla S, which has the same stupid taillights, has been replaced twice on the left rear. Coincidentally, it's the same shit that's wrong with mine on the left rear, and I bet you it's thousands of other vehicles out there. But don't be fucking bullshitted. Moisture in your taillights and headlight assemblies is not fucking normal. It's not good. The circuits and connections in there aren't supposed to be exposed to moisture or water. And headlights definitely do not like moisture, if you think about that one. So, buyer beware, that's all I gotta say. But I sure as fuck know that Ford, Mercedes, BMW, Kia, any of those guys would bend ass backwards to make sure that you were happy with your brand new car purchase, that you didn't have to look at uneven panels and steamed up taillights. The fucking bullshit.